Drifting feels harmless because there's no resistance. But rivers only drift in one direction, downstream. Let's get into this, man. Peace fighters, what up fellas, and welcome to Next Round. I'm Anthony. Thanks a lot for rocking with me. I'm grateful to have you here today and this evening, whichever time you're listening. Thank you so much for rocking with me. And y'all, we want to talk about something that I have seen through the years. I've been seeing it through the months now, particularly in the times that we're in, that one thing that us men, we fight with, and it is a weekly fight, particularly when it just feels like nothing is happening. And that is one of our biggest enemies, and that's drifting. Drifting, man. And listen, if you don't know of any man who's drifting, you're probably drifting. And almost every man will think that they're doing well, they're doing right, everything is good, everything is right because they're busy. But you can be busy doing nothing. You're just doing busy work, but it's not producing anything. It's just like the dude who was just up, moving, driving here, going there, getting this, getting that done. But then he's passed out and you say, yo, man, what you did for today? Oh, man, went to the gas station, then went to the grocery store and got some groceries. And yeah, man, it's just so tiring. So what time was that? Oh, man, that was like from 12 to about 3 or 4. And what did you do for the rest of the day? Nothing. But you're exhausted because you've been busy. Right. Drifting. So we got to get into this, man. So let's go ahead and get straight into this. Look, you wake up without intention. That is the first part of drifting. No intention for your day. No intention for your hour, nothing. There is nothing saying, all right, you know what? I'm going to get this done, that done, that done. Now, don't get me wrong. When I gave the example of the guys getting his groceries done, yes, that is something that is to scratch off the to-do list, but there's nothing that actually moves the needle for your life. So you wake up every day without intention. Every day just happens to you and not for you. Every day, you just exist. And then what happens is, while every day is happening to you, you stop happening to life. So the man who just gets up with no intentions, I'm telling you, I was that guy. I had no intentions for my day. There was a time I didn't have intentions for my day. I just woke up. It was like, man, thank you, God, I'm up. That's it. I didn't know what I was going to be doing. There was no, all right, well, I'm going to get this done, I'm going to get that done, da-da-da. There was nothing there for the day that was going to move anything of my life. Mentally, spiritual, physically. I wasn't working out, nothing. I was just up. Just got up. And some of you would say, well, Ant, when you don't have a job, you don't have this, you don't have that. Yeah, there's no intentions. There's no intentions to go and look for another job. There's no intentions to go and volunteer somewhere. Nothing. So yes, that is where the day is just happening to you. So because of the day just happening to you, you stop happening to life. Another thing I want to get at you, man. You react more than you create. Ho, ho, ho. Let me know if this is familiar to any of you. You react more than you create. Right now, you're looking at YouTube. You're looking at this. Right now, you're looking at a Twitter. You're looking at, or X, whatever you want to call it. You're looking at TikTok. You're looking at the gram. You're looking at Facebook. You're looking at these things. And the only thing you're doing, you just reacting. Here's the thing. Here's the reaction. Like, heart, angry face, claps. That's all you're doing. That's all you're doing. You're just reacting. You're arguing with people on YouTube. People say YouTube is not social media. It is. But yes, you're arguing with people on YouTube. You're going back and forth of who's the greatest. Right now, where people are arguing about where LeBron is going to go. People are arguing about other players fighting. They're arguing about these things that have nothing to do with their lives. They're arguing about the president. Oh, the president is not about the people. And then this person's arguing about that the president is for the people. So these two are just going at each other, clashing, and there is no intentions of anything for their day. So all they're doing is just reacting. You react to emails. Yo, man, why is this person sending me this? Another spam. You spazzing out for spam. Social media. I just said it to you. You arguing with people on IG. Which baddie's the finest? Yo, which honey is doper? Oh man, she got a beautiful body. Oh man, bro, stop simping for her. She's not gonna slide in your DM. You arguing with people you don't know about. You react at work. Work is another place you just react. You go in. That's all you do for the day. Huff and puff. That's it. You react to TV. News. That's on there. That's all you're doing. You're reacting to the news. You're reacting to the show. Somebody said you got to watch this show on Netflix or Hulu or whatever, or Prime. You rock it to it. And then that gets your blood boiling. So you're reacting to your emails. You're reacting to social media. You're reacting to work. You're reacting to TV. And guess what happens? Repeat. Let's do this again for another day. So you're going to watch 6 videos on YouTube and react to all of them. But you didn't create nothing. Nothing was created for yourself. Drifting. Another thing, you haven't made a decision in months. Oh man. There's no decisions for your life. You haven't made one. And it's not about making a major decision if you're gonna move or whatever. It's just, make a decision. Do something. Make a decision. And the thing is, when you're not making a decision, you're just waiting for life to happen. You're waiting for life to make the decisions for you instead of you leading the decision. Instead of you leading it, you're just waiting for life. Hey, life, show me what to do. No, why don't you lead life? You haven't made a decision. There was no decision. All right, you know what? Today, I'm going to the gym. Today, I'm going to start reading this book. Today, I'm going to start writing this out. Today, I'm going to start this new project at the job. Something. But you're going to wait. You're going to wait. This is why a lot of you're so passive in life, because you're waiting for life to make the decision for you. You're waiting for life to happen. So because you like that, you become so passive, therefore you're just drifting. And I'm telling you, don't make life make that decision for you. Don't. Because then you're going to still be pissed off at life that it didn't go the way that you were hoping it would have gone. Next up, you're busy. I just said this to you earlier. You're busy, but not moving. Activity has replaced progress. Activity has replaced progress. So there is nothing. You're just being active. You're just doing things, but not progressing. Nothing has progressed within you. If I ask you what book, and I'm telling you, that's something that I would get a lot of people. I'd say, yo, what books you reading right now? I watch them turn like a ghost. Or they look at me like I got 4 heads on me. What book are you reading right now? What are you reading right now? There's nothing active happening to them. Nothing like, like my brother, rock with him not too long ago. We was out there on the streets, and then I said, yo, man, what's going on? He said, I just came from running a race. I did a 4-mile race. I just did it. Came to link up with me. And I said, wait, you just did that? He's like, yep, just did it a few hours ago on the same day. That's being active. Instead of him just saying, yeah, man, so just vacuum the house and I was just around. I was just waiting for you to call me, let me know when we're going to meet up. That is it. That's it for him. And as I said, you got those of you who are just busy. You're just busy doing nothing. You're busy doing nothing. You go online, you argue with some people on YouTube, and from YouTube, you go someplace else. You want to go on Twitter, you want to go on Instagram or TikTok, and you want to go and argue with some other people, and then you're like, oh, you're angry, and you think that, man, I'm just stressed dealing with people. No, you're stressed because you are just busy doing nothing. And so that activity has replaced your progress. You think you're progressing because you're doing something. Well, that something is not moving anything. So you're just there. So here's what we got to do, man. Those of you who are drifting in this time, in this moment, in this season. Do we have those seasons of drifting? Yes. Yes, we do. Almost every man has that. Almost every single man deals with it. When it just seems like life is happening to him instead of him happening to life. Number one, Give every day an assignment. Give every day an assignment. Yo, by this time I'm doing this. By this time I'm doing that. By that time I'm doing that. Map out your day so you have something to do. So if it's 3 o'clock, you got to go and write a book that you say you're supposed to be doing. 3 o'clock. Do not let anything get in the way of it. Next up, write down exactly what you're building. What are you building? And if you can't define it, you'll drift from it. What is it that you're looking to build? Just don't come with the, I'm just trying to make money. Yeah, that is way too vague. And if you can't define this money you're looking to make, you're just going to drift from it. Here's the money that you're saying that you say you're going to make. No set dollar, no set amount, no set time frame. This is what you're going to be doing from it. And everybody else is going to get the blame. The economy, the government, this, that, everybody. The ladies you've been dealing with, they're getting the blame from it, from you drifting away from what you said that is supposed to be what you're going to be doing. So you want to write down exactly what you're trying to build. Next up, review your direction weekly. Do not wait until next year. Don't wait until the end of the year. Don't wait till the beginning of the year. That's what people want to start doing. That is like around the start of the year, or they want to do a year-end review. No, review your direction. Where are you going? Because that's where you're going to now, as I said, every day you're going to have intention. Am I saying every single day is going to be on point? No. But if you see out of the 7 days, 5 or 4 of them, you are not doing nothing, is not leading you to anywhere for yourself, yeah, you're drifting, man. You only got 3 days out that entire week where it actually leads to something for you. You're drifting. Or if you got 1, boy, you're in more trouble than you think. If you have 0 days where you're just straight drifting, yeah, code red alert. So listen, nobody drifts into greatness, because that's all we hear all today. Oh man, I'm trying to be great. Nobody drifts into greatness. No one. Every meaningful destination requires someone willing to grab the wheel. Say that for you again. Every meaningful destination requires someone willing to grab the wheel. When LeBron said that he wanted to be he was talking about greatness, he meant it. He grabbed the wheel. Tom Brady wanted to be great. He didn't always say it loud, but he wanted to be great. He had to take control of the wheel. Take control of that wheel. You name whoever it is that you look up to and that you admire the way how they carry themselves. They took control of the wheel. So are you willing to grab the wheel in your life? Because the one thing you want to do is steer it from drifting. Just like when you drive, if you just keep your hands off the wheel for a little while and you just chilling, unless you got the driver assist where it does the driving for you. But those of you who don't have that, and you sit back and you chill, the car is going to be good for about 6, 7, maybe 8 seconds. But promise you, after that, it's going to start leaning to the right, leaning to the left. It's drifting now. So that's what I want you fellas to do. I want you to understand the difference of you being stuck and drifting. You're not stuck anymore. You're just going through the motions of life. And it will, and I'm telling you from experience, it will park you on the side of the road. And you're going to just watch every single person keep passing you by. So let's fall back and let's start taking control of our lives so no more drifting. Gentlemen, thanks a lot for rocking with me. I'm grateful to have you. And as always, go ahead and check out more episodes of this channel. And as always, as I will tell you, whether you win or lose, the fight for drifting is never over. It is only the next round. I'm Anthony. I'll check you on the next one, y'all. Peace.